Now, we're looking at the idea of countering a rock back. One of the most common and effective forms of counter to a shoulder crunch sumigashi. Your opponent rocks back, so his weight goes to his heels, and as a result, you can't sweep him forwards, which is essential to a shoulder crunch sumigashi. Because you can't take your opponent forwards into the sweep, we've got to start looking for alternatives. One of the best, instead of lifting our opponent with a sumigashi, is to use our foot to push his base of support away using Hiza Guruma, a foot on the knee to push and destabilize your opponent. So, from a situation for an opponent in front of us, and however it's happened, we've gotten hands down to the floor, and we go in, and then we get that initial grip on our training partner, which enables us to get into this good position. When we switch to shoulder crunch, I see him rocking his weight back, and as a result, it's going to be hard for me to sweep him over my right shoulder. In these cases, what we're going to do is we're going to take our foot down here to his knee. Now, guys, it's very important when we use this move that our toes point outwards. If my toes point upwards and you push, you very often slip off. You counter the problem of slipping by contouring your foot around the knee. You want to push the knee out like so that your opponent's base of support completely extends out on that side of the body. Then you just bring your shoulder and elbow down to the mat, and you lift with one foot and pull with the other. And as a result, you get a nice tip over into good position. Okay? Pass it on. So, standard shoulder crunch. When you come up, Reese rocks back so far that you feel it's impossible to sweep the sumigashi and elevate him. So instead of elevating him, we're going to find his knee with our foot, and we're going to point our knee outwards towards the camera. That way, when we push along the floor, take away his base of support, good, and then sweep him right over. This is a beautiful move. Reese, hit it. Good. Left foot to the hip. Let's go to the hip first. Always to the hip first. Good. Stretch him out. Then find his knee. And now push down the mat. And you see his total base support gets elongated, and you knock him over very easily. Okay? Excellent work, fellas. Well done. So this is a simple but very effective method to deal with someone who rocks back while they're on two knees. Instead of lifting your opponent, because their weight is rocked back down to the ankles, we separate their base of support, their elbow and the knee, by pushing. Instead of lifting, we push on the knee. And as a result, your opponent lengthens out, or his base of support gets taken so far apart from each other that he just falls over. You usually have to add the sumigashi action as he starts to tip and fall. It's usually very easy to do, and flip them over onto their back.